Friends and family are mourning the loss of 53-year-old Patrick Underwood of Pinole. A source confirmed with ABC7 Underwood was the federal officer shot and killed Friday night.
An assassin cowardly shot two Federal Protective Service contractors as they stood watch over a protest.
The shooting happened at the Federal Building off Clay Street in Oakland around 9:45. Patrick's sister, Angela Jacobs Underwood, posted this on Facebook. My brother, Dave Patrick Underwood, a federal officer, was murdered on 5/29/20 in Oakland, California, while on duty during the riots. This violence must stop. Her spokeswoman told ABC7's Dan Noyes that Ms. Jacobs would issue a statement about her brother's passing on Sunday. She is too distraught to comment today. A friend that knew Patrick from middle school tweeted, quote, "His name is Patrick Underwood, and he also went by Dave. He was a kind, compassionate, empathetic soul with a smile that could light up a room. Pat, this world is gonna miss you." A senior DHS official told ABC7 News the shooting of the two officers are related to the protests over George Floyd's death, but the investigation is still in its preliminary stages.
It's likely that there was a targeting of uniformed officers. To the extent with which they were involved with our demonstration, we're really not sure.
The DHS is calling the deadly shooting an act of domestic terrorism.
When someone targets a police officer, that is an act of domestic terrorism.
Federal officials say they're seeing more violence during peaceful protests.
We're interested in all.
Problem that bothers me, you says Black Lives Matter. I've worked here part-time. Plus, I'm a part owner of this store. You said Black Lives Matter. Why don't you choke me? I'm black.
Tell him, sister.
Look what you did to my store.
Tell him, sister.
Look what you did to my store.
Tell him, sister. That's right, because I got they back. These are my dudes right here. Good
Look
men.
at the things you done.
Good men.
Look.
The Black Lives Matter.
We've been here all night cleaning up. All night cleaning.
And you got black people standing right here with them. Black
Tell
people.
me
That's right.
Black Lives Matter.
Exactly.
You lied. You wanted to loot the store. You needed money. Get a job like I do. Stop stealing. This is the neighborhood. We trying to build it up and you tearing it down.
What do some of these so-called protesters really want? The complete and total elimination of law enforcement? I give you Compton, California.
Hunt is on right now for the shooter that the LA County Sheriff's Department says ambushed two of its deputies. All of this happening just down the street from us. This is East Palmer. The shooting happened down that way. It is only just a few blocks from the Compton Sheriff's Station. And right now, let's go ahead and show you a piece of video that is at the center of this investigation tonight. These images were captured from the MTA station in Compton just after 7 tonight. You can see a man wearing dark clothing and what appears to be a ball cap walk up to the passenger side of a parked black and white unit from the sheriff's station. Investigators say that the man opened fire multiple times, striking the two deputies. Then the passenger door opens and the shooter can be seen running away.
Now, we don't know the motive of this shooter. We don't know whether or not he was inspired by this bogus narrative that the police are mowing down black people just because they're black. But I do know this. This bystander who filmed it could barely contain his glee. He acted as if this was a baseball game. He was the play-by-play announcer, and the home team just hit a home run. It's just sickening.
Police just got aired out, They just got bust on. They just got aired out. They just got aired out. It's going up. Somebody bust on their. Yeah. 2 sheriffs down. Somebody bust on the police. Damn. Oh, 2 sheriffs shot in the face. They just got aired out. Somebody ran up on the car and bust on their right through the window in the face.
I live in the high-rise right back here, and I seen them as they came down Lake Street. But then they turned and started coming over here, and I'm sitting out looking in out my window. and they went straight to Office Max, the dollar store, and every store over here that I go to. I have nowhere to go now. I have no way to get there because the buses aren't running. These people did this for no reason. It's not going to bring George back here. George is in a better place than we are. Last night, I'm going to be honest, I wish I was where George was because this is ridiculous. These people are tearing up our livelihood. This is the only place I could go to shop. And now I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have anywhere to get there.
And imagine being the mayor of a city like Atlanta, which saw fires.
So what I see happening on the streets of Atlanta is not Atlanta. This is not a protest. This is not in the spirit of Martin Luther King Jr. This is chaos. A protest has purpose. When Dr. King was assassinated, we didn't do this to our city.
Looters stormed into Lower Manhattan last night. They destroyed store windows in Soho and lit fires during another night of violent protests. Eyewitness News reporter Candace McCowan spoke to business owners cleaning up the mess.
What started as mostly peaceful protests, NYPD saying when night fell, the destruction began. Cameras capturing looters inside this Urban Outfitters at 14th and 6th, moments after